Consentio guy. Radoslav Rajkov, is he here? Yes, he is.
Thank you for your patience in advance. Of course, as many said before me, it's been a long day. Hopefully it's been a successful day for all of you. If not, tomorrow's another day. What we'll tell you about has to do with a specific use case, just to illustrate what our platform is doing and trying to achieve. And to put it simply, we start with a welcome to Sofia. Those of you who took a flight here, I hope your flight was good and comfortable. But as many of you probably noticed in the media over the past couple of weeks, there were some issues with a certain airline company that I'm not going to name by name. However, this is not a single case. Many times we find small or big things that annoy us or insult us even in our communication with various businesses or even public authorities. Imagine that when you got on the flight, you got a simple QR code and URL on your ticket or on your seat that enabled you literally within a second to signal management directly. If that was the case and something happened on that flight, this is supposed to be our comic relief slide, by the way, it's from the legendary movie Airplane. If something bad happened on the flight, you can immediately signal management and be sure that they received that signal. The way it would work is you would simply scan the QR code or open the special dedicated URL. You get to the simple interface, slide with your finger up or down, and that's it. Immediately you also see how other people feel around you, or people from your age group, or people from your city. So imagine this happened, and with the magic of the internet, management of this said airplane company immediately got the alert that something is going wrong at one of the flights. Not only that, but news broke out, and employing again the magic of the internet, which I'll clarify later, they saw that people were starting to react more and more during live TV shows using the same interface. This is actually me during a small live test at Bulgaria Bloomberg TV. What you're seeing here is the real data that we got while we were talking on screen. More so, it's important that management sees where the problem is and recognizes it as quickly as possible. So in our example, instead of doing the bad thing and reacting, they actually saw that there's a potential for huge backlash on social media and decided to backtrack and to compensate the people who were disconvenient in some way. What you're seeing now is an example of our interface being employed on top of any type of online media, so that you can actually express your opinion while you're reading the article without leaving the page. Because, you know, why can we vote plus or minus or comment, but not actually rate what the articles are about? So, this is it. Many of you probably have seen or used even the so-called Nielsen dial, a legendary technology employed in many focus groups over the past 30 to 40 years. Essentially a plastic cube with a button on it that people rotate from 1 to 100 to indicate how much they like what they're being shown. Could we put this in an iPhone? Could we have a focus group not by 8 people in a room, but by millions of people all the time? Why do we need to do this? Well, it's not that current market research practices with the questionnaires and all that don't work. They do, but they're slow and they're occasional. What we need is something that we call point of emotion engagement. When the opinion or emotion arises, then you need to be able to express that emotion in a way that is constructive, instead of simply, if you're being angered, putting an angry tweet or Facebook status, which actually leads to nothing, pretty much, except for damages to the reputation of the company. So this solution needs to be third party, because you can rate many things on many websites, but so what? You do it and it's a black hole, nothing happens. This solution needs to be industry agnostic. It needs to work for pretty much any type of business. And most of all, it needs to be fun, quick, and rewarding to use. The global market for market research services alone is about 40 billion US dollars per year. And a major point that you need to realize is that small and medium-sized companies don't really take part in this industry whatsoever, because the services are too expensive and too complex. So how can we build trust between businesses and consumers, between institutions and citizens? By having a dedicated channel that is upfront and open, saying, if you want to be heard, you need to put your data behind what you say, and you need to say it in a qualitative, clear way. In exchange for that, you will be heard, and you will immediately see whether people agree with you or not, people from your age group, from your city, and many other bits of information that we'll show later. What's more is that the interface is conversational, so it can be translated into any language, and it can be triggered. For example, if you vote on Webit, in your Webit experience, and you're dissatisfied, it will ask you why. If you vote hi, it will say, thank you, what was the best thing about Webit? So you can actually help any business become better. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. That is the NetVote platform. It's an always zone, customer insights that are gathered at the point of emotion, when opinion arises and when opinion changes, because opinion is fluid, it's not static. You can't just like a Facebook page. I go to one restaurant one day and I like it, next day the cuisine is not so good, maybe I vote it down. It's a knowledge discovery machine by applying machine learning techniques that I could elaborate later if somebody cares to ask. And it employs blockchain to ensure both anonymity and accountability. And very briefly on our team, a lot of experience in server side, in artificial intelligence, algorithms, in front end and big data, as well as business development. I myself come from the murky waters of political consulting, and that's all I'm going to say on that. Our mission is to build dialogue through data, because there's a lot of data out there now, but there's little understanding, there's little effect, there's little action taken in time to prevent dissatisfaction. And it doesn't need to be this way. While I spend whatever left I have of my time here and invite you to ask your questions, you will be treated to a live demo of what we call our special presentation mode. Because there's many of you in your floor, you'll see blinking faces that represent each vote as they come in, and there'll be a QR code on the screen. Thank you very much.